So according to this website, it's going to take me 4 years just to reach 200 subs. I think that's false. So how about you guys actually help me out and make sure to subscribe right now and hit the bell notification so that way we can make sure we hit 200 subs by the end of the year. Man, oh man, it feels like it's Christmas in July because my God, there's already so many interesting topics that are going on right now. So I'm just going to cover one of them, which is going to be the whole BradTaste H3H3 situation. And it's been going on for like a few days now because this whole thing happened at VidCon, this like convention that YouTubers go to every year. But I didn't go because, well, I clearly cannot go. And to be quite honest, it's not really interesting for me. But like, I don't know why. Every single year when VidCon always happens, there's always something happening. You know what I'm saying? Like some sort of drama, like some YouTuber fought another YouTubers. I don't know why. VidCon's like the perfect place to not only just, hang out with your friends, meet some other YouTubers, or just cause drama because, YouTubers just hate each other. And since everyone's like in person at some convention, might as well cause some drama. And this YouTuber by the name of BradTaste, who's like a breadtuber of some sort, those types of group of YouTubers who make left-leaning content and just trying to make sure that people supposedly don't fall under the alt-right pipeline, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's that kind of cringe content. It's kind of been dead for some time, but I don't know. It's kind of like what happened with that In Praise of Shadows guy, but like this guy didn't really cause drama himself. Like he just decided to just take a picture with his favorite YouTubers, Ethan Klein and his wife Hila, which shouldn't be a big deal, but like people in the replies are just saying, oh, why are you taking pictures with two Zionists? Because, this whole thing in Israel and Palestine is going on right now, and people are having issues with them. And to be quite honest, I don't really give a shit about it. It's okay. Like it's not really my type of thing to talk about, okay? So don't ask me about my opinion about it, but like, apparently Ethan and Hila are supposedly Zionists according to these people, but then again, though, this whole thing is still being like a response to what happened between both Ethan and Hassan, back when leftovers used to be a big thing. And like I said, Ethan and Hassan were cool, and then next this whole conflict happened, and next Hassan went for, Hamas, which is like a terrorist group. So of course, he and his fans are mad that Ethan doesn't want to be, that radical to the point where he supports a terrorist group. So that's why they're calling him Zionist, and especially his wife Hila, because she used to be part of the IDF, which isn't a big deal because obviously if you live in Israel, or at least born in Israel, you have to like have some sort of like mandatory time in the military. So of course Hila, since she was born in Israel, she served her time in the military, and as far as I know, she didn't really like commit murder, or she was so excited to do some military stuff so that way she could kill some Palestinians. No, that's not what happened at all. As far as I know, Ethan and Hila, they don't say anything about it. I mean, it's too personal, so of course you're not going to say anything about it, and I don't think it's going to be. But like I said, I highly doubt that she joined the IDF just because she wants to kill some Palestinians. She only did it because, well, it's kind of like her requirement for Israel because she's like a citizen there. And speaking of replies, here's actually one of them that this guy received. Bro, shut up. You are willingly lighting yourself with Zionists and you expect not to be criticized for it? And of course, Brad, with the most base take ever, it's not that serious, little bro, because seriously, it's actually not that big of a deal. And this kind of reminds me of the whole Hassan Piker situation where supposedly he was drinking some Coke Zero on stream and some like fan actually ran from, I don't know, from across the whole street or like across town just to talk to Hassan in person so that way he can never drink Coke Zero ever again on stream. And here's a clip of that whole situation, which was so hilarious.
I'm sorry, I forgot to say you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream. It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff. Please, Hassan. At least pretend. Do it off stream. Please.
Okay, I'll put it in a glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
Is it... Okay.
No soda, son.
I didn't know it was like that.
I'm trying to stop it, isn't it?
Anyways, back to the main topic. So after that whole thing, spending a whole night just in a war zone with, all these people calling him a Zionist, for hanging out with Ethan and Hila. The next day, I'm not even joking, the guy decided to walk back everything, do a complete 180 and say that he's actually sorry for everything. And this is what he says. This image made a statement that I did not intend to make, and I'd like to apologize for people who were hurt or upset by this. I also apologize for my quick response as it was dismissive towards people who care about me and others deeply. I appreciate you looking out for me. And then he made a follow-up tweet by saying, I'm aware that being around Ethan and Hila at the moment is very questionable. I wanted to meet them despite people's valid criticisms of them. I am aware this is a bad look, and posting a photo with them upset many people. Not the best decision on my part. And this is what I hate so much about these types of people. They're like, oh, actually, I'm defending them. I don't give a fuck about what you guys think. And then he's like, actually, guys, I'm so sorry. I will never do something like this ever again. Bro, you literally said it was not that big of a deal, and then now you're saying, oh, actually, it is a big deal. That's fucking pathetic. And speaking about things being a big deal, here's actually a tweet that Turkey Tom made about the whole thing, just mocking the guy's apology, because obviously, like I said, the guy went from saying, oh, it's no big deal to now saying it actually is a big deal. And of course, the guy has a meltdown over it by saying, we literally laugh about you behind your back. You have no real friends. And obviously, that's just cope right there, because seriously, the guy went from saying it's no big deal to now saying everything's a big deal, even if it's just a joke. Like, what the hell, man? By the way, during this whole mess, Ethan Klein actually made a response on Instagram, and this is what it says. This this is Brad. Someone on the crew was kind enough to get him VIP tickets so he was able to come backstage and hang out with us. I had the chance to speak with him for a little bit and thought he was a nice guy. Here he is apologizing for taking a photograph with me. Because I'm a Zionist, what does this even mean? To those that use the word as an insult, it simply means anyone that believes Israel has the right to continue to exist. According to recent polling, this would include 90% of the world's Jewish population. That means that Brad here would need to apologize for taking a photograph with 9 out of 10 Jews. Whatever criticism I have voiced for Israel, whatever financial contributions I've made to the people of Gaza, nothing will ever be enough because I, like 90% of all Jews, am a Zionist. I've been on the receiving end of rabid anti-Semitism ever since October 7th, but this one made me especially sad. I'm not upset at Brad, I don't blame him for his response, but when your ideology concludes that 90% of an ethnic group are monsters, I think you probably just don't like that ethnic group. My heart goes out to the suffering in Gaza. I pray every day for a ceasefire. I will continue to support Palestine. And you know this guy's on the wrong when even Ethan Klein says, the hell man, why is this guy being attacked and he has to apologize for taking a picture with me and my wife. And this is a shock to nobody, but Brad saw Ethan's stories on Instagram, so he decided to do his own Instagram story to respond to everything that Ethan has said. From content creator to content creator, I genuinely don't understand how anyone is supposed to handle the amount of noise that comes from having any opinion. I think I've seen every single side of this situation to be mad at me for a different reason. I'm either doing too much or not enough, and trying to make everyone happy is killing me. Bro, you do realize that trying to appeal to everyone is like impossible, okay? Like no matter what, you're gonna piss off one group of people, and to be quite honest, you should just ignore them. That's what I do all the time. Like there's always like a group of people that hate me, but you know what I do? I just ignore it. Like that's what everyone should do. But of course, you want to appeal to everyone. But in that case, if you try to appeal to everyone, you basically just don't appeal to nobody, because obviously every single group does not like what you do. So of course you gotta appeal to the group of people that actually like you, not just everybody. Because like I already said, if you appeal to everybody, you basically appeal to nobody. And it's not like this guy is actually new to content creation. He's actually been around for like 9 years, and you're telling me that this message hasn't gotten into his brain yet? That's just wild. And before I go, I have some final words to say. Brad, you're kind of a loser, okay? Like especially when what you say about Turkey Tom, you know how everyone is laughing behind his back and making fun of him and how he has no real friends. Bro, you're just projecting. Like you have no real friends at all. I swear to God, because obviously Tom has a lot of friends. You see all the people he has collaborated with, and at the same time, you know, the fact that supposedly everyone, you know, makes fun of him behind his back, that might be the case, but when it comes to you in particular, we're actually making fun of you in front of your face. So hey, I wouldn't be talking shit at all, okay? Because what you're just doing is just projecting. Anyways, that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, make sure to click all on them, and follow me on my other social medias, and make sure to comment on this video in particular so that way you can give me your thoughts on the whole thing once this video comes out, and I'll make sure to rate them all. And I will see you all next time. Peace.